Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another Way of the Hunter video. Picking up where the first video left off, travelled back to the lodge where I now have to accept a new mission. Okay, how are you? Cheng wants to reach some kind of crazy twist to our menu. You know him? Last year the Beijing duck, this year it's our chicken recipe. We will be upgrading our General Tso's chicken, but with some pheasant meat. Okay.
This reminds me when Grandpa went for a pheasant hunt and forgot to take a shotgun.
Okay. We need a shotgun. Do we have a shotgun available? Cinnamonski the Jack. Okay, we're allowed one of those apparently. Okay. Actually, can I buy anything else while I'm here? I've got 2,000 bucks. Can I buy a caller for deer? That would be kind of cool. Right, we're going to get rid of that then. Going to add the shotgun. I'm going to add a caller. Right, we need to go and harvest 3 kilos of pheasant meat. Okay. Now I know where some pheasant is already. Don't I? We know where there's some pheasant already. Because I saw some when I was in that area looking for the deer. I also know some tend to lurk around my own little lodge cabin here. What we'll do is we'll have a wander through the trees. See if we can pick up any calls. Do some pheasant shooting. Now again, I have done some research before I started playing, and it is suggested online that the best way to shoot the pheasants is on the ground, when they're on the ground. If you shoot them when they're in the air, for some weird reason, you never find the bodies. Don't know whether that's a glitch in the game at the minute, whether that's obviously the game not working correctly or as advertised. Right, there's some pheasants over there. I've just seen them. Two pheasants. Nothing to stop me from walking with my shotgun equipped. At 25. Got something. Load. The pheasant. It's a female pheasant. Shot it at 34 meters, so officially I need to get closer than that. That was a little bit too far away. And like I say, it's weird that when you see the birds in the air, they don't like, they're not, when their flying animation looks a little bit balked. Male all the way over there. Ideally, we want to shoot the males because they're going to be bigger. I think I nailed that one. Flesh and brain. Hit from 19.4 meters, so that was a good hit. That weighed 2.5. Big bird. Big bird. Right. Well, we've done that mission then. Fairly simple. Nothing too challenging about that, was there? Got a decent big pheasant, really. A good chunky sized male. It's kind of cool. Another one over here that's just begging to be shot. Should we go get another one while we're here? Where is it? Make another sound. picking it up. Sounds incredibly close, wherever it is. Or hunter vision on. I don't know if this game's got directional audio and whether I wear my headphones properly has some advantage, because obviously I only wear one earphone, which makes it very hard to tell which direction sound is coming from. I don't know if this game has directional audio. Because I'm just hearing, it sounds like I'm stood right next to the pheasant in my headphones. But quite clearly, I am not. Okay, that time I picked it up. He's actually somewhere over here. I can see him now. One. Got him. Female. Shot that with my hunter vision on. You forget to turn that off. It makes the game look very blurry and horribly distorted when you have your hunter vision on. Much better to turn it off. But anyway, we managed to shoot something else. You know what? Let's go back to the ranch. And we need to pick up the mail from the mailbox. Okie dokie. The postman Pat arrived.
Dear River, I've already told you 1,000,000 times, but I'll say it 1,000,000,000. Thank you so much for helping me with Bear Den Ranch. Restaurants always place their orders with me by email. I think you wrote down my email password when you visited me in hospital. I don't trust the Postal Service enough to write it down here. I couldn't be happier to hear that you started hunting again, despite your father's disapproval. You're an adult now. You can make your own decisions. When he found out you were hunting with me as a kid without permission and forbid you to ever visit me again, it broke my heart forever. So in a medical sense, this will help to heal the physical scars that share my heart tissue with the metaphorical ones. Do you remember Hollywood, the little fawn you named when we saw him no older than a few weeks? Well, that muley is an old gentleman now, and unfortunately, he has abnormal antlers just like his father. It's a genetic trait that would spread further. I have one request. Taxidermy him for this nostalgic old man and put him right next to his father in the lodge. He is the only trophy I left there. The rest I had my friend Bustin' Dustin move to a bigger place. Do you believe there's such a thing as too many trophies? I'll pay for this taxidermy, but for any others, you will have to save your own money. P.S. I wanted to shoot him many times, but every time my finger froze on the trigger because I think of him as yours. P.S. 2. I have so little to do at the hospital, I decided to draw a little present for you. It's a comic story about the summers you spent in Nez Perce Valley as a kid. I decided to draw some situations we never talked about, and perhaps it'll be easier this way. Maybe you completely forgot about some. Maybe some still linger in you the same way they do in me. Expect more. Your loving Grandpa.
Hollywood. Deer with funny antlers. Okay. And then we get these little comic book
It was
stories.
summer 2002, and 10-year-old River was about to spend his first holiday with his grandparents. River could feel the adventure and mischief in his young bones. Why has River never visited his grandparents before?
Wow! Dad! Dad!
What? Asked his father.
There was a deer! Which one is a white butt? Mule deer or white-tailed deer? It has to be white-tailed, right?
I don't know.
Grandpa will know.
Because my father-in-law knows everything.
A few hours later, River was finally in Nez Perce Valley, and his joy was matched only by that of his grandparents. But not everyone shared their elation.
Grandpa! I saw a deer! It was probably a white-tailed because he had a white butt.
Mule deer also have white butts.
How can you tell the difference?
Wallace,
Richard,
I want to speak to you in private.
Some tension here.
River was amazed when he entered the lodge. The walls seemed bigger somehow, and the animals looked alive.
Wait here. I've got something for you.
But that summer, there was one thing River was forbidden to even think about.
To be crystal clear, you were absolutely not allowed to let him anywhere near a gun or anything to do with hunting.
Richard, that's impossible. This is a hunting lodge after all.
You know what I mean.
Will you help me finish it?
Days went by, and River couldn't get enough of nature. He already felt it was his best summer yet, but it was about to get even better.
Ah!
That's how he met April and Noah.
Hi, I'm River.
Ah! Why do I always have to be the animal?
Because you're the youngest.
Poor girl.
Why? This is what hunters do, isn't it?
No, real hunters are ethical. They wouldn't make an animal suffer like this and not even retrieve it afterwards.
River kept making the best memories he could that summer. He was also determined to find out more about his mother, as his father and grandfather never spoke of her.
I didn't know my mother hunted too.
Oh, you found the album.
Why do we never talk about her?
You'll have to ask your grandfather about that. But you can ask me anything else, sweetheart.
But this secret had to wait for another day. Time flew by, and soon the summer was at an end.
Wow! Try yelling something.
Ahoy!
On the last day, they made a new friend and named her Echo.
Interesting little backstory there. So, your character's mother is no longer around for whatever reason. And your father doesn't seem to like hunting. Didn't want you hunting. Specifically forbade it. So this is where you can change the look of your car. Happy days. Gonna have a nice camouflage on here. Reach the meadows where Hollywood can often be found. Right. We've got to actively go and look for the mule deer with the funny antlers. Pheasant. Bunch of them. Should have come there for the last mission. Find an animal path. Just so happens. Come all the way down here. Hey look, just so happens the hunting stand over here, ladies and gents. Leave my truck there. Right, if we're hunting mule deer, I'm obviously going to want my proper rifle. Aren't I? We have to find a path. Find an animal path. Okay. Well, we'll go do that then, won't we? Mule deer drinking often. What's that? Four, just after 4? Oh dear. Anything at all in the area at the minute.
An animal path. If I follow it, we'll always find signs of animals.
That path is actually going this way. Because their little pointy hooves are pointing this way. That one's now turned around though. That one's now going back that way. That one's turned around. That one's going nicely.
Now I know they drink here.
Mule deer
I can
drinking
return
zone.
anytime.
4. Right, it says return to the lodge. E? I'm going to guess it wants me to go have a bit of a sleep, have a bit of a rest, move the time forward and then come back and shoot our friend Mr. Hollywood in the face when he's there having his drink. Okie dokie. I can do that, can't I? I can shoot him in the face. So obviously if I wanted to, I could have carried on doing a lot more pheasant hunting, because there's literally just hundreds of them. Like that. So I could have carried on, I didn't have to actually go, I could have carried on doing hunting. Or pheasants. Because there's still plenty in the area. No shortage of peasants. That I could have shot. I probably could have kept badger hunting actually behind the lodge if I wanted to. Because there seem to be plenty of badgers roaming about. Weapons away. Predator caller. We might as well get one of them. There's no pheasant callers, unfortunately, in the game. Two to 7 times magnification. That gives me 4.5 to 14 magnification. That would be a nice upgrade for me. So we'll take our second caller. Right. Go to bed and sleep until sunrise and wake up between 6 and 9. Right, reach Hollywood's territory. What? Dark 7 AM. Sounded like I stepped on a duck. Right, to Hollywood's territory we will go. Back towards that hunting stand then, really, isn't it? Lots of pheasants. Gobble, gobble, gobble.
Be quiet, move slowly, glass for Hollywood from the vantage point, and hit the vitals from 100 meters. Exactly as Grandpa taught me.
Right, I'm going to go to the hunting stand to start with. Feel that's as good a place as anywhere to begin my hunt. See if there's a good way of spotting him from up here. Can't really see shit.
That's Hollywood.
Where? Where? I'm not seeing any deer. Hang on a minute. One all the way in them trees over there. Think I have to actually go and hunt it. It through the tree somewhere. Again, wind direction is not really helping me here because it's blowing straight at them. But hopefully the trees provide me with a bit of cover. I know they like to drink fairly often, but they're not drinking now. Moving much more slowly. Where's the deers? I'm not seeing any. Hang on. There they are. And I'm guessing that's Hollywood. All the way out front with his wonky antlers. Zoomed in at, was zeroed in at 150. See, good enough. Pop him. Again, looked like a good smack. Looked like a fairly good smack. But they're gone away. Have a look what we got then. Red, small amount of blood, impurities clear. That's not a good sign. Red can mean just a flesh wound. Could well be that I have completely messed that up. And I'm having a really hard time spotting blood trails. My hunter vision. Well, we know they ran some way in this direction. I'm going to guess that that was a bad shot and I've not actually killed it. Blood, red. Okay, we found the track again then. I mean, I think from what I know, have a look, encyclopedia. Blood trails. Red, it will die on the spot. Red, small amount of blood, bone and flesh. Okay, so the chances are I've hit bone and flesh then. This thing is running. So yeah, if I'd hit it in the heart, it would be red blood. Because there's nothing else mixed in, it's not pink, so there's no oxygen, which means I didn't get lungs. I didn't hit it in any other organs because there's nothing else mixed in. If I got liver, it says it would be purple. Just seen him. It's gone running up there. So yeah, he's still alive, basically. Okay, I've managed to locate Hollywood's group again. I believe, for some weird reason, the binoculars keep glitching out as I'm crawling. I'm going to try and get into cover in this little tree right in front of me. Hopefully I can take a pot shot at him. Yeah, because every time I try to use my binocs, it flipping game glitching out. So I'm going to have to uncrouch at some point. That one over there. He's not. There. Right, we're going to try and get as close as we can. We want to be within 100 meters before we risk taking the shot this time. Too far away still. We'll get closer. Ideally, I want to be under that tree. If I can get under that tree and nail him. That'll do nicely. I want to be less than 100 meters when I nail him. When I tag him and bag him. Wind's in my favour as well this time. How far was he? 102. Behind the leg. That seemed dead down there, actually. He may not have gone far this time. Got an achievement anyway. Need of new shoes. So yeah, basically I had to go back to the lodge. Fresh deer doo-doo. Bud, pink, medium amount of blood. Distance before expiry. 50 meters, it says. So yeah, I definitely got him in a vital organ this time. Any more blood? So I had a funny feeling I saw something go down over this way. I think it could well be. There's blood now going in this direction. I think he's down. Yeah, definitely got him in the lungs then. fact, I think he's just here. Left lung, liver and intestines. Stomach. We've got a taxidermy him. Alright. So we got him. Right, what I want to do... Oh, look at my gimpy arm. I want to see if I can... More pheasant. A minute, that was a badger. I was like, I'm going to need to rid the world of badgers. Into the lodge we go. Right, return to the lodge. We've got the Hollywood. There we go. Hollywood and his father. Absolutely magical. Both of them have got deformed antlers. Very nice. Right. Yes. Next step is to get another mission. duck and dine. Probably gonna have to buy a duck caller, aren't I?
Swamps north of Bear Den Ranch were always full of wild ducks.
Swamps to the north of Bear Den Ranch. That means air. Said to the north, so I'm going to guess that means I have to go that way. But ladies and gents, we will look at doing that in another video, because this video has got very, very long. As it stands at the moment, before I edit it, it's 2 hours. So I've got my work cut out for me in Sony Vegas this afternoon. Thank you for watching, ladies and gents. Please go ahead, give me a like on the video. Leave me some comments in the comment section down below, and I look forward to seeing you again in the next video. Take care of yourselves, ladies and gents. Stay safe. Goodbye.